All right, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for joining this morning, and how hope all is well in your neck of the woods. We got a few states covered here, I see. Um, could everyone put in the chat where they're from? Gotta open the chat so I can see. Got Ohio. Why did I think, Frankie, that you were like in Nevada? See, this is why this helps. Virginia.
No,
I thought you were like in Las Vegas or Reno. That's so funny. Nebraska, North Carolina, Oklahoma, Seattle, New Jersey. I'm in Florida. I'll put it in. Beautiful, sunny Southwest Florida. Very fun, very fun. Um, does anyone, I always like to start off, does anyone have any wins they'd like to share?
I have a win. Well, it's an inquiry. I had a company reach out to me from the National Association of Home Builders. They found my CAPS designation there and reached out to me to schedule a meeting. So I'm looking forward to that. So that was a
That's
plus.
awesome. That's congratulations. Now tell me a little bit about what type of meeting they want to schedule with you.
So it's a CAPS meeting. They have a client that is looking to have a ramp added to their home. And
Okay.
so that's all I know right now. They sent me an email last night and I'm waiting for a response for them to get on my calendar. So that just came through last night and it's my first referral from the National Association of Home Builders.
Heck yeah, that's what we'd like to hear. Congratulations. And for those of you who don't know what CAPS is, can you explain that to them? Loop them
Yeah,
in on what that means.
yes, so a CAPS is certified aging in place. I have a designation where I took all three classes, and it's aging in place and universal design, where you can assist along with an occupational therapist to help a senior possibly stay in their home by making light home modifications, adding ramps, expanding doorways, universal design in their kitchen, living room, things like that, making their home more accessible.
Absolutely. That is awesome. And that is a certification that you can get. But in the meantime, if you do need someone who can do all of those things, um, they can partner with a contractor, a handyman that's CAP certified. And I have two in my market. Can you believe that in Southwest Florida? I only have two contractors that are CAP certified. It's wild with all the seniors that we have down here. It's just crazy. I'm so proud of you. That's awesome.
Thank you.
And give everyone a time frame for because you work full time. So, but still, everyone's working, right? Give everyone a time frame of how long it took you to go from start to finish on that.
Uh, for my CAPS designation,
Mhm.
oh, it only took so you go through its caps 1, 2, and 3, and you can, you have to take caps 1 because that's the explanation of what caps is. And then if you decide to get yours, go through and get the other two classes, but it maybe took me two months. The classes didn't last. They're not that long. It was an intense full time. So we met with the instructor for um, I did it last year. I think it was a full day.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, it is.
You
And
have to take a test and pass. Yeah.
yeah, you have to take the test and pass. And so you have to set the time aside because when they do run the classes, that's when you have to do it. But I just want to set that expectation for anyone who might be interested in it. It is great understanding for you. And you took it last year, right?
I did. I actually used my vacation time and I took it. Yeah.
That's funny. Well, you got to do what you got to do, right? I love that. So congratulations.
Thank
Yay.
you.
All right. Anyone else? One more win, and then we're gonna hightail it on over. Anything else happen for anyone? I have a great win. Finally, finally. Take 2 months. But my condo, where my seller passed away 2 days before the closing, we finally got approval from the judge to get it sold. First, I had to get the approval for the personal representative designee. And then I had to get the approval to actually sell the said real estate. So that came through. And thankfully, our buyers hung in there because that's what I was worried about, right? We've kind of been in contract now for going on 3 months. And now we're just moving forward to tidying up and scheduling a closing date and getting this puppy moved forward. It has taken a lot of work, but our sellers are overjoyed, and it's been a lot of different moving parts. So if you ever experience any of that, you know what I'm talking about. But probate is no fun. So got to find your ways with your clients to avoid probate. And they wanted to avoid paying a $500 ladybird deed. And someone take a guess at how much all this cost from the attorney. Just shout it out. How much do you think this all costs for get the attorney to get the judge to sign for probate?
3,000.
Close. Any other guesses?
5,000?
Yep, $5,000. And I was like, you didn't want to spend 500 on a ladybird deed. Now you're spending 5,000. These things happen. So you could always provide all the information that you can to your sellers, but unfortunately, they have to take the reins and do it. We can't for them, right? So as long as we're providing that information for them, it is huge. So first thing I wanted to talk about was I sent an email out to those who are part of the referral map, the senior agent referral map. I did a massive upgrade on it, massive, huge. And there was been some confusion on the referral finder map. Does everyone get that email, or does anyone not know what I'm talking about? Everyone knows what I'm talking about? The referral map finder? Okay. So I just want to make sure. What it means is membership has its privileges. So for all of you who have been our founding members, which there are 110 of you, you're grandfathered in. So if you came in at the free membership, you will be free for life. So I just want you to understand that. So if you came in at the free, you're free for life. There's some upgrades made to it already.
Yay.
Yes.
Thank you.
If you were part of the featured membership that was $49 a year, you will be $49 a year for your life. So I just want to make sure that's clear. There was just some confusion on that because I know I was like, oh, did I not say that correctly? The featured membership is now $149 a year. The basic membership is now $49 a year. Remember when I said I launched this, I wanted the first 100 folks to get on it. And then, of course, we raised the bar. The basic membership is now $49. The featured is $149. So what happens in the email if you go to do the increase from your basic membership and you upgrade to the membership for the featured membership? Because you're a founding member, instead of it costing $150 a year, it will only cost you $100 a year. So I'm just going to share this so you can see what I'm talking about. And we have expanded this right here. So can you all see my screen? Yep, now you can. This is the basic membership now, and this is the featured membership. With the featured membership, the biggest upgrade in this is you could upload 4 of your listings on here with a direct link to your IDX. This is a way for you to showcase what's going on in your area. It's a way to get people to click through to you, stay on your profile, and engage with you. You can also, we're in the process of making this live as well, upload your client reviews and testimonials to your profile. You can upload, I believe it's 2 or 3 of them right now, so that people could see reviews on you. The next upgrade will be when you get to refer from one another. Each of you get to write a review for each other as well. So that's the next upgrade. If you're part of the senior mentorship program, it mirrors the featured membership. And so you do, for the first year, get this. This assess get upgraded because for those who are grandfathered in, it would only be that $100 extra, not $149. So when I say membership has privileges, it sure does. For all of you who jumped on early with me, helped me beta test this, helped me get the kinks out, we are now ready to upgrade to the next level, including ads that are going on live all over. So you might see them. And at the end of the day, the ads that we are targeting seniors and the sandwich generation, the adult child who is helping navigate this with their loved ones. So this is something that's really important. And remember, we have these great resources here. We're getting ready to launch another one because I'm trying to do every other week. And we're putting out these resources. How do these resources help you? Well, you could share them if you want to. You could use them as inspiration for social media, your own article. And when I do an article, especially for this one right here, for this bill, I always make sure I source where I got all the resources from at the bottom. And you could do the same, put it in your own words, and create some content out of this to help drive people to your website, to help drive people to your social media. You could put the direct links on, of course, we know on Facebook and LinkedIn, but on Instagram, you have to put your link in the bio because you can't link anything on Instagram for those of you who use that. I see someone's in the chat. See if I can open it. Oh, thank you. This is a great resource, Esna said. Thank you. I am working on it, and we are working to expand it and get it so much bigger than we have right now. The best places to retire is also going to be a huge launch for us. Launched this last week. I have to download the free guide. And oh, my map is not working. Hello. And these are the best places to retire according to all the research I've done online. Now, where it says territory available, there's opportunity for that. We'll talk about that another time. So if you're interested, let me know. But a couple of you, we've been talking about your area. So I'm starting to create retirement guides for each of these places to help as a lead magnet to drive them to the agents that service these areas. But all of us have retirees that work in our areas. So once we start rolling all of this out, we'll work on those who want to have a territory on here for the best places or the best resources to retire in their market. And we're going to expand that as well. Anyone have any questions or thoughts or concerns?
Felicia, I apologize if maybe I just didn't understand this from the beginning, but would we be able to share this link on our socials?
Absolutely. Because
Okay,
the more we share
perfect.
it, the more resources are out there for folks, the bigger the site gets. I need to have 100,000 views in my mind by September. We're getting there. We are not up there yet, but we're getting there. And right now it's a great thing that you can go and, take a look at this and make sure that we're getting resources out there because it's already done for you. And you could say, I'm on this directory. It's a great way for me to network with like-minded agents out there across the nation because you have to let people know that you have a network that's nationwide. I think that's where some agents fall short, that they just service one area. But in actuality, we cast a much wider net because even I was at my networking event yesterday that I host on a monthly basis. And I told them, I have resources all over the US. And I do. So do you. So we just have to tap into that because I think that is very important for us to let everyone know. We talk to these folks on our Facebook group. We know what they're doing. We know what's happening, right? And it's our goal to ensure that everyone around us knows that because you can't be the secret agent because nothing's worse than when you go see a group of people and they're like, hey, guess what? I'm selling my house and I'm moving to South Carolina. And you're like, you are? How did I not know that? You know what I mean? Because they don't know that you have resources. They don't remember. We have to be top of mind. So promoting that is something that's really, really helpful. On the Facebook group, we are now doing weekly, I'm trying to pull it up, weekly listings. What does that mean? So weekly listings on the Facebook group means that if you have a listing in your area, I want you to share it. Please don't use Zillow or realtor.com. Use your IDX link, your MLS link. I want the traffic to come to you. And you have the opportunity to post this underneath. Oh, hello, my computer will open. And what I'm doing is every week I'm showcasing one of your listings. And I want to showcase an out of area listing and I want to put it up there. I want to promote you. This is a fun little place that Nikki has posted. And this is another one. And David's got a couple of great ones too. So I want you to be able to put it on here and put your links in. Like I said, no Zillow links, no IDX links. I want the traffic to come back to you, which is really, 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 really important. We talked about this a few weeks ago. I forget who brought it up. I don't know if it was Nicole or Melissa, but somebody asked for it. And I was like, oh, we can so do that. I'm here to help promote. Yeah, Melissa said me. I'm here to promote you all. I want you all to get your places sold. We know that houses are sitting longer across the US than any other time. But at the same point in time, we have a lot of first-time home sellers that are going to be selling from now until past 2030. So we have to be able to service them throughout this time and be their top resource. Now, does anyone have any, I love this so we can use it to cross market and have extra social content? Absolutely. I want to be able to showcase that. And at the end of the day, I don't know what you all get for views, but I get a ton of views on all of my socials put together. So I like to help and push that along. Now, who is struggling, having some hurdles, want some extra guidance on anything? This is a mini coaching session. I want you to be able to have that and utilize that, this time for that.
I just have a quick question, what you just said there. So is Lovable IDX friendly? It is?
You could put a link to anything on it.
Okay. And then as far as if we have listings to share on Facebook, you want it to come through the IDX?
Yep, your MLS link, IDX.
Okay. Very well.
I use my MLS link. I also use my EXP luxury links because I have a whole website for them. that drives them to there with some extra tips that they can get some guides and stuff on there. And that goes directly to my sellers report every week. So I drive my traffic there because it's connected to that weekly email for who's looking at what. So I want to, push, push, push to let the folks know their property's being seen on all of these websites. And they love those reports. Regardless if it helps or not, sellers want to see views on their properties, right? I think we all can agree. And even though, I don't know if you all have gotten this email or message before on homes.com, I get, this is a hot property. And I'm like, then why don't I have showings on it? But my sellers like to see, this is a hot property. But that's a good point. Any other concerns? Like, what's everyone's focus right now for the summer? What are you all doing?
I'd like to ask what you recommend for setting up a website. Our company has one, but I'm looking at one directly with the stuff that I'm doing. And so that's my focus at the moment.
I love that focus. So we're going to there's a couple of options for you. If you want a templated, branded website that you can get someone do it for you. I have a company that will do it for about $1,500 for you. And I can, if you want that, just type the word website in the chat and I can connect you with anyone, so that you could see what someone can do for you. They do offer monthly hosting, and I'm using this site for my nonprofit. And I will tell you that their response time is really good. Any updates I have, because I have unlimited updates every month for the website, is easy peasy to do, because on the nonprofit that I run, we have monthly events. So like I have a new flyer, I have a new registration link, and we have to send it to them. And so they're constantly updating this website for us, and it's been working really well. So if you want that, I know it's around like 1,500. Then they have some that go all the way up to like $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 if you want it custom. I'm like, I don't want to spend that much on my website. I want to be able to have something that works better for me. So we're going to have a training. I hope to have that narrowed down really soon on how to utilize Lovable at a fraction of that cost. So for what I'm working on, all of these sites that I have built have been built through Lovable. And I'm going to be having one website where it's like, if you want to sell real estate with me in Southwest Florida or buy real estate here, you click here. If you want to talk about the senior referral finder, you do here. If you want to talk about coaching, you go here. If you want to talk about the halfback life, you go here. So it's like a one website with extensions to it. And
that's what I want.
Yep. And it's not, and you can do that for your first time home buyers. You could do for your first time home sellers. You could do it for your relos, right? And whatever your business is, you can do that at an easier pace. So I'm just narrowing down some dates on that. It should be coming up real soon. So be on the lookout for that. Just making myself a note to follow up with that person to make sure. And that is something that is really, really important to me, because I want my website to be a representation of my brand.
Right.
That's a big thing.
Yeah.
And provide those resources that we're all doing. Yeah. Anyone else? Got anything else? That's a good one. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything in the chat. No, not quiet this morning. Nicole, I'll get back to you on a time. I just had a snafu yesterday with my father-in-law, had dental surgery done, and didn't go that well. Let's put it that way. So I had to revamp my whole afternoon helping my husband and bringing him back to the dentist for more stitches from teeth being pulled. And so it kind of snafu'd my whole afternoon. But that's what we do, pivot and shift to help, right? And then last night, it was kind of funny, but not funny. He was under anesthesia for 8 teeth pulled. And my husband said, he keeps repeating himself. Is this normal? But yes. He said, does he have dementia? No. Why does he keep repeating himself? I'm like, because he had a lot of anesthesia. He's a spry 83-year-old. He's just had a little trauma happen. So helping families sometimes is a little bit more challenging than our own clients, because our clients, and I told this to my mother-in-law, who they've been divorced for like 40 years, but they get along. It's funny. And I was talking to my mother-in-law and her husband, and I was like, that people listen to you better when you're not family. So remember that when it comes time for your own family, there are challenges that will happen. But it's okay. It's normal. It's totally normal. It's just because there's different family dynamics when it's personal. And he did force to stay home. He didn't want to stay at my house last night. And we did call him first thing this morning, and I had to remind him to take his pills at the right time, which he said he had last night, but I knew he didn't. So it's just trying to make sure, we're there and help everyone. So I got a little waylaid with that. Just a reminder for the Blueprint 2.0 students, part 2 of your presentation is today at 11 a.m., where we're going to go through all the parts of our presentations for what you're going to be working on if you choose that presentation. And then you're going to get the templates for those parts. And we are working on, I believe it's a set of 8 of them. So each week we're going to be talking about one presentation at a time so that we can take it in more bite-sized pieces. Sometimes everything's overwhelming, right? There's so much to learn at so many different times. Of course, it will be recorded, and then all the templates will get uploaded into your dashboard on StanStore. And it's my goal so that you have 8 different presentations to choose to do as a series. You can do 1, you can do 2, you can do 5, you can do 3, and you can mix and match them. But we're rolling them out so that there's some comprehensiveness to it. And then if there's some questions, we'll make sure to get all of those answered as well. And that is at 11 o'clock Eastern time today. Any other questions?
I have another one. So I signed up for 2.0 last week while I was on vacation, take advantage of the pricing, but I'm still in 1. Should I still come to that?
You don't have to, because it might confuse you, especially on things that are happening right now.
Okay.
Last week's was an explanation of what the next series of events are going to be.
Okay.
So it'll be loaded in your dashboard. It'll be there and ready for you to go. And this way it'll be easy peasy lemon squeezy for everyone.
Okay.
We're making it nice, and you don't have to always come. You're going to get the emails because you're a 2.0 student still. And it's just, a reminder as well. On the flip side, I am also working on a first-time home seller webinar for all of you. And so that will be coming out the beginning of August. It will be a standalone webinar. For those of you who are Blueprint members, it's included. And Alicia has a Zoom for the Blueprint came out. Yes. From last week's?
Yeah, I think the that call from last week. I
That
might have
came
to
out. Sometimes these emails go into your junk, but they're there.
Okay, I'll check.
If you
Okay.
load your dashboard, it's there. I don't date them on your dashboard because this is meant to be self-paced. But it is on there. If you have any trouble, just let me know and I could resend your link at any time. But the first time home seller webinar is meant for you to get direct pipeline of folks who are looking to sell and looking to get into relationship with you. Because once you're done, I have a whole panel of who should be there for you. You're going to look like such a star that everyone's going to start in that pipeline lining up for you. And this is to get you in direct production, right? Because that's what our goal is, getting you into production. I know there's a few of you who are doing first-time home buyer seminars. That's something that I don't do, but I am going to, after we get through the first-time home seller seminars, we're going to be doing seminars on multi-generational living. So this is where you get the buy, sell, and you're doing something that there's very limited people doing nationwide. And I think that is something that is huge. And we are going to be talking about capital gains. We're going to be talking about strategy sessions, how to set them up, what you're going to do with them, and how they're going to have a comprehensive tool to help them through this entire process. Because it is overwhelming, especially if they move from one state to another. Y'all know that New York, New Jersey doesn't work the same as Florida, doesn't work the same as Washington, doesn't work the same as Omaha, Nebraska. We all have different things that are different quirks. And I was just talking to Lisa Kettner yesterday. She's one of our coaching students as well. And we were doing our one-on-one coaching session. And she's in Wyoming and Colorado, and they're vastly different from those two states that she serves. And I was like, I don't know how you keep track of all of it, but it's just something that we do as real estate agents, right? But you have to start showcasing that to people so that you're there for a resource. So we're going to be sending that out too. Next week, we are supposed to have a guest speaker. I'm going to confirm with him to see if he is still going to be here. So I will launch that once I have that confirmed. And then we are going to do an explainer call after that on how to partner with me. So that info will go out once we get it confirmed, because we're going to start having some guest speakers to help move your needle of your business along and provide you with some really cool resources. Anything else anyone has, or we're going to get wrapped up?
I'm sorry, I have one question. Did you say you sent an email out for the first time home seller webinar?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay, great. Thank you.
We're going to narrow down that date and time. It's probably going to be in the beginning of August. I'm just trying to set the expectation properly so that I have enough time to give all of you the best resources ever. We want it to be robust, easy to duplicate, and make sure that you're getting that pipeline in, which is huge. All right, my friends, anything else? All right, well, thanks for joining today. Have a great July 15th. And remember, it's the 15th. Are you halfway to your goals for the month of July? Just something to think about. All right, my friends, have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Reach out with questions.
Thanks.